Welcome to Quincy Access Television's coverage of the 67th Annual Quincy Festival Parade. I'm Joe Catalano. We've brought Betty Campbell out of retirement to bring you the parade today. Hey, Betty.
And I'm glad you did. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Great to see you. Merry Christmas.
And to you, too. Happy holidays to all.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're looking forward to a fun parade again. This is Christmas Around the World this year. That's the theme, as submitted by Quincy CPA Dolly DePisa, who won the theme contest for the second year in a row. So we'll be looking forward to kind of an international flavor for today's parade. We look forward to a great event of marching bands and specialty units and floats all along the way. And, of course, a big surprise at the end.
Yes, yes. Joe, right now there are many, many motorcyclists going by us.
As usual, the Quincy Police Department Special Unit Operations kicks us off again for this year's annual parade. What a great way to cap off a full week of festivities.
Yes, exactly.
And a ring in the month of December.
Yes. There was football, there's sports, there's all kinds of activities going on in the city.
Absolutely.
But this is the hallmark of...
This is the pinnacle of Christmas.
Exactly.
I think somebody called it Christmas Town, USA.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Well, it's quite accurate, I'd say.
So you'll see police units here from Quincy, of course. There's Weymouth, there's Braintree. The MBTA has a representation here, as always, to kick off the parade.
Good.
And they're in festive form. We
They
also
are
want
indeed.
to let folks know we have a new elf on the streets.
Yes, we do. We have Mrs. Christine Cheever. She's out there. She's excited. She wants to speak to folks and just see how much they love her.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Christine.
Yes, hello, and welcome to Quincy's 67th Annual Parade. It's going to be a great day. Marching bands, floats, a visit from a special someone, Santa. And usually I'm in a nice, warm studio producing the All Friends Cabaret. But what's awesome about today is you feel the brisk air and the warmth of Christmas. And we're going to bring it to you today. So I'm really excited to be here.
Thanks so much, Christine. We look forward to chatting with you throughout the parades. I know she'll be speaking with the mayor and the Marine Reserve Corps Toys for Tots, of course.
And the hopefully the King and Queen.
Yes.
From both high schools.
Absolutely. Quincy High presidents coming off their Thanksgiving Day win.
Quite a win, yeah.
Quite a win. First win in 5 years, I believe. So good for the presidents for doing that.
Oh, goodness.
We will have the stalwart Hallamore Clydesdales throughout the
I
parade.
hope so,
That's
yes.
one of my favorite units.
Yeah. They're always a treasure.
They're a real crowd favorite.
Yeah,
a perennial
absolutely.
pleaser for sure. The Aleppo Shriners I know are here because I saw their semi-tractor trailer truck earlier.
Okay.
So they'll be performing as well.
And lots of bands as usual.
There are
poster
about 16,
contest.
I believe, yeah.
Good. The poster contest children
Absolutely.
should be coming down the road. I saw some of their work. It was just fabulous, as
we're
always.
Here at Quincy Access Television, so pleased to sponsor the poster contest once again
yeah.
this year. All the kids throughout the schools, even the Quincy Catholic Academy participating once again.
Yeah. And quite a wonderful job these children do. They're very talented.
Yes, and I believe the winners are on our website if folks can go to qatv.org and check that out. And that'll be up throughout the holiday season, along with replays, of course, of the Thanksgiving Day football parade.
Many times, I'm sure. But always fun to see.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. The troops did a wonderful job of covering it, as always.
And the weather really cooperated,
Right.
which was nice.
Oh, Joe, they're getting back on the motorcycles.
Quincy Police Color Guard now coming into view as we get the parade rolling down Hancock Street.
Okay.
Almost 3-mile routes from the Walter Hannon Parkway all the way up to North Quincy High School. 67th annual. The Thanksgiving Day football game was the 87th annual.
Really?
Yes, one of the longest rivalries in the state.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
I see Quincy Police Chief Paul Keenan there leading the color guard.
Okay. And I'm
And as always,
hearing the sound of bagpipes.
yes, the Boston Police column of pipes and drums.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Gaelic column. They were formed back in 1992.
Really?
A few officers from the Boston Police Department. Mm-hmm. And if you can see, it's grown quite a bit
Yes.
from there.
Seems to have, yes.
And they are perennial favorites every year here in the parade as well.
Right.
Where are you going? Playing God Bless America.
Hey,
And Betty, if you think we're chilly in our outfits, imagine
right.
these guys in their kilts. But they're
Oh, well.
they're troopers. There's the Quincy Foundation floats.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah.
Grinch there.
Right. I love the Grinch.
Well, he seemed pretty festive today.
Yeah.
Doing a little jig there on the float.
Coming into view shortly. Many of our
There's our city officials.
city officials,
Yes.
yeah.
So, and I think Christine Cheever is with the mayor.
Good girl.
Mayor Koch, this never gets old, I bet.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
It's amazing.
How does it take the preparation that goes into putting this parade on
A lot of
every
great
year?
people work very hard on it, but it's really a labor of love.
Yes.
Especially the Park and Rec folks really put it all into it. We couldn't do it without the police cooperation today.
Right.
Shutting the city down essentially, but it's a tradition. Everybody looks forward to it. Everyone looks forward to it. So certainly Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all those watching.
Yes, thank you so much. Enjoy
you.
your day.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Christine. Thank you, Mayor.
Yeah.
Some antique cars here. There'll be quite a few of those splintered throughout the parade.
I'm sure there will be.
They're
I look
just
forward
beautiful.
to them. Yeah.
Nice the snow was hauled off so they can bring them out.
Right.
And we should mention that there'll be a few less bands just due to the pending weather
Right.
that's coming our way.
Folks need to
Get-
get their young
Get
ones
back
up.
to home, yeah.
Right, right.
While we await our next unit, let's head out to our elf on the street, Christine Cheever.
Well, it wouldn't be a parade without my family here and our friend Lena. So we have got Al Cheever. Al, how
Hello.
you doing today?
Hi, having a great time. Thank you.
Yes, we love all that QATV is to our community. Brendan, you want to say hi?
Hi. Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas.
Yes, and Lena?
It's freezing.
Okay. Back to you.
Thanks, Christine. Thanks to your family, too.
Right.
It may be freezing, but
It's not terrible.
no, it's not snowing yet. So
No,
we're,
it isn't.
We're pleased about that.
Although a little flake here and there
Yes.
would make the atmosphere that much more exciting.
A little festive.
Coming down the
festive
street,
flakes.
we have
Yes, this is a great
the
perennial favorite, the Acton Boxborough marching band. These are the Marching Colonels.
quite a lot of them.
Certainly are. Make a nice
Yeah.
presence here on Hancock Street, right in front of Central Middle School. Our vantage point here at the Hancock Street Marymount Parkway intersection. This band travels all over, Betty. They have appeared in Disney World several times, the New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade, over in Dublin for the St.
Wow.
Patrick's Day Parade as well. Yes, down at our nation's capital for the Cherry Blossom Festival. So they take time out of their busy schedule to come down to Quincy every year, and we thank them for that.
Yes. A large contingent of young people.
Yes. And they are being judged. There is a competition.
Right.
There'll be no award ceremony, we should mention.
Right.
But North Quincy High School, due to the weather
Pending
forecast.
weather, yeah.
So they will be judged. They'll be at their best performance, for sure. There's our Sarah P. Morset post over in West Quincy, over on Liberty Streets. I know they certainly help oversee the Flags for Veterans Island
Yes, they do.
right in Quincy Center. Of course, just coming off the annual Veterans Day Parade in Quincy
Right.
not too long ago.
Oh.
Taking a bite out of crime.
Right, Mr. McGruff.
There's
Yeah.
McGruff. He doesn't mind the cold weather.
Where would we be in Quincy without McGruff, you know? This, I would imagine, is the police boat.
This is the part of the Quincy Police Marine Unit.
Yes.
Yeah, one of 4 vessels they have in the Marine Unit. This is their pontoon boat.
Yeah.
Oh, the Worcester Sound and Light
Right.
one-man band operation, as I like
Right.
to call it, made its way out to the parade, and they'll be heading back, of course, before the snow flies.
Right.
But this is equivalent, Betty, to a 70-piece concert marching band.
Wow.
There are 600 different pipes in there. Those working drums are antique drums, and cymbals, too. And it can perform music from marches to waltzes to ragtime,
Wow.
all the way from the 1800s to the present. So it certainly puts my little Wurlitzer to shame. Oh, Tessie is here.
Oh. And who is Tessie?
Tessie is Wally's little sister.
Yeah, Wally busy today?
Wally must be preoccupied.
Hi, Tessie.
But Tessie has managed to stop on by, and she's growing up on her own now.
That's great.
Wally's probably, vacationing in Maui or something. Left his little sister
Right,
at home.
right.
But we certainly thank Tessie.
For joining us today.
Yes. Should she Monsteress instead of Monster, do you think?
Could be. Could be.
Here's the Quincy Rec Department.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great float they've put together.
Yeah.
The theme is Christmas around the world.
Indeed, they did a fine job.
Some great characters on there, and the world. Perfect. Smiling faces all around.
Absolutely.
A story they'll be able to tell their grandchildren, right? I was in the Quincy Parade in 2019.
Here comes another banjo.
This will be the David Prouty High School Marching Band.
Great. Perennial favorites.
They do. They show up every year,
Yeah.
just about.
Uh,
So, and they've won some awards. They're on the NESBA circuits, which is a marching band competition. They've also performed at the Disney Parade in Florida.
wow. I'm sure that's something that the children look forward to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride
Same here.
together. And it will
Maybe
be soon.
tomorrow, Joe.
Wouldn't be a band without cymbals.
Yeah.
And the paddy wagon.
Yes.
This is the Old Colony Model T Club that's providing this vehicle.
Okay.
And looks like the one behind it as well. Decked out in its festive gear there. Guess they didn't have to worry about heat back then in those vehicles, so open the windows.
Right,
It really
right.
doesn't matter.
Oops.
And our next band coming into view, this is the Burlington High School Marching Red Devils.
Uh-huh.
A big contingent has come down from Burlington
Yes.
to perform the parade for us today.
Look
We
at
thank them for
this.
that. And their motto is work hard, play hard. I think they're doing a little bit of both right now.
Seems that way. It's wonderful to see so many young people
Really
involved
is.
in this kind of a program.
So these folks this is a co-curricular program, so they rehearse outside of the school day.
Oh,
So it's not part of the regular curriculum. And they perform at football games, civic events throughout the town of Burlington, and the Woburn Halloween Parade, which I didn't know.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
They also compete with the New England Scholastic Band Association, the NESBA folks.
Okay.
The 12 Days of Christmas. It'll be here before you know it. Nice medley of holiday tunes for
Yeah.
us. The great thing about our vantage point, Betty, is the judging for the bands is taking place right across
Right,
the street.
it's fabulous.
So they are at their peak right here.
Right.
We get to hear them at their best. American Red Cross making an appearance here, just to remind folks about donating blood.
During the holiday season. seems to
Certainly,
be
and throughout the
needed.
winter as well.
Yeah.
There's,
A need.
they had quite a shortage over the summertime this past year.
Really?
Very much so. And they're conducting community blood drives in Quincy quite frequently, actually, up at the Sons of Italy Hall, I know, and sometimes at the
The library,
Yep.
yeah.
RedCrossBlood.org is their website, or 1-800-RED-CROSS. You find a blood drive near you. This is their disaster relief vehicle that responds to fires,
Oh, okay.
floods.
You always hear that the American Red Cross
Absolutely.
is there.
Their canteen truck
Right.
to help out the first responders as
Right.
well. So they really are lifesavers. I think our elf on the street, Christine Cheever, has some folks to talk to. Who you've got, Christine?
Hey, happy holidays. What is your name?
My name is Jovi.
Yeah?
I'm Toby.
What's your name?
Oliver.
Oliver. And?
What's your name?
My name is Harrison.
And what do you love most about being out here today?
Oh, the families, the sounds of the music going by, the
Yeah.
festivities. It's a great time.
Yeah.
The city did a great job.
Oh, great, great. Well, back to you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks,
Christmas.
Christine.
Thank you, Christine. Thanks to those folks. Looks like they're having a great time. This is the fire dancer you're seeing now.
Yes.
That's one way to keep warm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
This is the Quincy Foundation.
Followed by the Quincy Foundation.
All
Yes. A lot of improvements that they sponsor throughout the city. It was a takeoff of the Quincy 2000 Corporation
Right.
years ago.
And in our view now is the Somerset Berkeley band.
Yes. So they've come from quite a ways too.
Yeah.
These are the Blue Raiders. Folks have also paraded down Main Street at Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom, as well as at Epcot Center. They were the first high school marching band to perform at the new MGM Studios,
Wow.
which is not so new anymore. But they were there when it was.
Well, good for them.
Yes.
They continue.
And a great choreography going on while they're playing. That's not easy to do.
No, it's true.
Putting on their best performance for the judges, of course.
Right.
Ah, here we go, Betty.
All right.
The Aleppo Shriners are here.
There's
Little snow can't
nothing
keep
like
the Aleppos away.
Right. No clowning around either.
Send in the clowns.
Right.
And of course, you see them in parades. You see
Right.
them at private functions, all kinds of events to raise money.
Right.
All for the Shriners Burns Institute, which is
Right.
just a godsend for families who need them.
Oh, we have a proposal here, Joe. You watching?
Blowing their own horn, of course.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, the Shriners are truly saints for the work that they do.
Yeah. They have more vehicles than we know about, huh?
And it's so, and similar to St. Jude, Shriners does not send out bills. You know,
Right.
a family will never get a bill.
Right. Here comes the Aleppo Shriners Fire Brigade.
Ah, the Fire Brigade. Okay.
Yes. First responders, no doubt.
I recall last year's parade, there was a huge contingent of them.
Yeah. Oh, Joe, here comes our favorite.
Yes. This is what I wait for every year. The Hallamore Clydesdales.
Me too.
So let's see, this will be their 47th appearance
Oh,
in the Quincy Christmas Parade.
fabulous. And they're as beautiful today as they were.
They're absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous. It's an 8-horse team here on the hitch.
Yeah. Fluffy little feet.
Beautiful animals, really
Yeah.
are. And
Yeah, the clippity clop.
Yes.
Yeah.
they certainly will not mind any snow, for
No.
sure. They are built for it.
Aren't they beautiful?
And these particular horses are stabled down in Lakeville, owned by the Hallamore Corporation of Holbrook. That was founded back in 1898.
Wow.
And the wagon itself was built in 1899 by the Studebaker Corporation.
Ah. It's held up well.
It certainly has, yeah. Matter of fact, they featured in their display, in their window display, right in front of their shop there on
Really?
on Route 139 in Holbrook. Yes.
Oh. Joseph Case High School Marching Band.
Another crowd favorite, a perennial favorite here in the
Yes.
parade. So the Joseph Case Cardinals, they're a volunteer group, actually. They choose to participate. And they fulfill all their obligations, including attending all rehearsals and performances. School credits are not awarded for membership in this organization, but they do earn music department awards. And this marching band is also a competitor in the NESBA and the U.S. bands competitions as well. Let's listen in. Like the Quincy Rotary Club, Betty, of which you are a proud member, I know. It's Patrick McDermott singing to the crowd. Current Norfolk County Register of Probate.
Right.
Candidate for Norfolk County Sheriff. And a shout out from Pat McDermott.
Yeah.
It's like Walter Hubley's on there. Here's our parade theme winner, Betty. Dolly DePisa,
Yeah.
Quincy CPA.
Yes.
Second year in a row that she has won the theme competition. Christmas Around the World this year is the theme. Last year her winning entry was Do You Hear What I Hear?
Okay.
Congratulations to her. She gets to ride in the parade. So, and interesting, her company was founded by her grandfather, then taken over by her father. And then now she's running it. She brought it from Boston down to Quincy about 10 years ago. She's out of Marina Bay right now.
Oh, look at this car, Rob.
That's quite a shot.
Our next band coming into our camera view now. Christine Cheever, our elf on the streets. So what's going on, Christine?
Hi there. Hi there. Tell me your name.
George Miller.
Okay. Hi, George. And what is your name?
Tracy Miller.
Because Tracy, look at Tracy. I need to borrow this for next year. Your outfit is beautiful. And so what brings you out today?
I originally was born in Quincy. I live in Berkeley. Our marching band from Berkeley was here, and we were here to watch it and take some video.
Oh, terrific.
I marched with them a little bit, but we got tired by the time we got here.
Hey,
He's got new shoes on.
Well, great. And
Quincy is beautiful.
Isn't
What
it?
they have done, Quincy Center, because I think how many years has it been that we've
we
lived in
moved out in
Berkeley?
1994. So.
Yeah,
Great.
So
Well-
it's beautiful
well,
now.
you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Have a great day.
Yeah,
Thank
great,
you
great,
so
so-
much. Great.
Thank you. Hi.
Thanks, folks. Thanks, Christine. And we hear that story so often, Betty.
Right.
Folks come back
Right.
to the city just
exactly.
for this particular
Exactly.
parade. you know.
Yeah.
So here are the Marching Whalers from New Bedford High School. And I was able to find out these were the folks who won the parade, the band competition last year. So they're here to defend their title.
Good.
They won first place in Division II and several bests right here at the Quincy Parade last year.
Wow. That's a large contingent.
Absolutely. They won Best Music, Best Percussion, Best Color Guard
Okay.
under band director Matt Pacheco, and also awarded Best Overall Band.
Oh,
They scored a 93.4. That was one of their highest placements ever
wonderful.
right here in Quincy.
Well, we're certainly glad to have them back.
Absolutely. So the headmaster is Bernadette Coelho.
People that join these bands stay with it forever, don't they?
No question.
Yeah.
This is great, Betty. They stop and perform right in front of us.
Thoughtful of them, yes.
And a pretty strong performance here. They may walk away the winners again this year.
Time will tell, huh?
Again, just to remind folks, there'll be no award ceremony after the parade today at North Quincy High School due to the impending weather. But they are being judged. This is a competition. We'll just mail out the awards.
Right. These flag people are really something too.
That's a special skill, yeah.
I'm sure it takes a long time to coordinate all of it.
Sure. Many rehearsals, I'm
Yeah.
sure, nights and weekends. Very festive red.
Yep. Here's our Quincy Catholic Academy up in North Quincy. Also make an appearance every year. Right.
Strong participants in the poster contest.
They
I
are.
think, were they not?
Yeah, they participate every year and do a beautiful job. This looks like peace on earth.
It's like they're sticking true to the theme of
Yeah.
Christmas around the world with their float.
Yes. Colorful float.
Very much so.
Great idea. Lots of flags and great.
Now, also coming from a distance, this is the Marblehead High School
Wow.
marching band.
On the North Shore, friends.
Yes, a beautiful seaside community up there. Named one of the best communities for music education this year
Oh.
from the NAM Foundation, the National Association of Music Merchants, for the 5th year in a row.
Oh. Okay.
So small but mighty. Here's some poster contest winners, Betty.
Great.
Grades 1 to 3 and 4 and 5.
Yes. They did some beautiful work. All the students did. We had a couple of young ladies that won 2 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
very talented.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed at the talent
Yeah.
the young people have in the art world. It's
Yeah.
barely draw a straight
Along
line.
with the music, yeah.
So, and as I mentioned, the poster contest winners you can see on our website at qatv.org. And also check the website for our program schedule for replays of the parade, of the Thanksgiving Day football game.
Right.
Salvation Army of Quincy,
Yeah. They do good work here.
led by Captains Kyle and Amber Maynor over on Baxter Streets. There's the disaster response vehicle that they bring out
Yeah.
to attend to the first responders at fires and other emergencies. They, of course, kicked off their Red Kettle campaign,
Yes.
and you'll see them at different shopping
Facilities.
plazas throughout the city.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to warm you up, Betty, with a little Calypso Caribbean type
Fabulous.
music. Yes, the Branches Steel Orchestra.
Wonderful. They've been here before, and
Well, there's a
Be a
tale
real
of two
crowd
cities.
pleaser,
Yes, snow parkas and steel drums.
Right.
What a perfect combination.
yeah.
But these folks, I saw them actually at Arts Fest this year.
Oh, really?
They put on a great show.
Uh-huh.
But they are an authentic Caribbean steel drum band. All the members have a Caribbean heritage
Ah.
that they can claim. So it's Calypso music from Trinidad, Barbados, Grenada, Antigua, and Montserrat. I feel warmer already.
Yes.
Everything from show tunes to holiday favorites.
The city of Quincy puts on so many wonderful events.
Absolutely.
Arts festival, parades. It's interesting, these vehicles coming down here, Joe.
Some antique cars. And the Town River Yacht Club in the parade this year.
Oh.
Nice job.
Yeah.
All the international flags there on their float. Love the spinning lighthouse, and if you can see that, yeah. Nice job. I wonder how they did that. Think there's somebody inside there spinning a flashlight
Probably
around?
around and around. Exactly.
Nautical theme there, of course.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch.
Playing the original Mr. Grinch. You know who sang that originally, Betty?
Boris Karloff.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
Oh, wow. Missed
know.
that one, didn't I?
I'm a wealth of useless information.
Well, that's important.
Here's Mabel from the Old Colony Model T Club. Love those
These
klaxon horns. Those
yeah.
are great.
People spend a lot of time maintaining these
Oh,
vehicles.
yes. It's a labor of love for sure.
Right.
Yeah. It's a great old Chevy pickup.
Yeah.
Love that sports side with those wheel flares and those big white walls.
White walls.
Yeah.
Remember when you had to have
Yes,
white
I
walls?
do.
Yeah.
That's a fun way to enjoy the parade.
Yes.
Of course, in just a few short years, the city of Quincy will turn 400 years old
Yes.
in 2025. So here's the Quincy 400 floats. Different groups and committees work on
Different projects. that
putting
they-
projects together for that year, for the whole year, actually. Not there's
Yes.
not just one 400th
Right,
anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
It'll be a year-long event. And then a movement, I know, kind of into the future, really, for what the mayor says. Where do we want Quincy to be when it's 400 years old? And there are different ways the whole community can offer their input.
Well, that lady that Christine just interviewed talked about how much has already been done.
Yep. If folks have
How-
not been in the city for a while, they come back,
Yeah,
they'll be
yeah,
shocked.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And Betty, the Cycling Murrays made it to the parade.
Yes. Good to see them there.
Thankfully, the snow was held off for them.
Yeah.
They are a family,
Yes,
the
they
Murray
are.
family,
Yeah.
performing since 1987. They travel extensively throughout the East Coast and beyond atop these, what I could never, ever navigate.
Right.
Unicycles and high-wheeled cycles.
Indeed.
Here come the kings and queens.
Okay.
Looks like Quincy High Principal Larry Taglieri behind the wheel of the blue Mustang convertible.
Okay. Very appropriate color for his his school.
And Christine Cheever has got the King and Queen from Quincy High.
Hi, I'm with the King and Queen from Quincy High. What is your name?
Michael O'Connor.
Megan Beck.
All right. How does it feel to be the king?
It's an honor.
Okay.
For sure.
Right. You seeing a lot of your friends on the parade route?
I am seeing a lot of my friends on the parade route. It's very fun.
And how about you with the holidays? Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
All
really
right.
excited, yes.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of the parade.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Thanks, Christine. Thanks to the King and Queen. We bow to you
Yeah.
as you pass by.
Right. Well, they have
And,
a King and Queen poster there. Oh, nice. Nice.
Of course, as I mentioned, the Presidents coming off their Thanksgiving Day football game win. 20-6, I believe, over North Red Raiders this year.
Yes, I believe that's true.
And the combined Quincy-North Quincy High Marching Band.
Yes. What a group of young people.
They look great. They
Yeah.
sound great. They look great. They've come a long, long way. The uniforms, of course, with the President's blue hats and the Red Raiders red jackets.
How this band has grown over the years.
So much so.
Yeah.
So Michael DeMarco does such a great job in the whole band program.
Nice.
Well, they sound like strong contenders in the competition this year.
They really do.
Extra cheer, of course, from the crowd
Right,
for the
right.
hometown band.
Yeah.
Not to be outdone, of course.
Comes the North Quincy King and Queen.
Of course, there has to be a red convertible for the
Of course, as well, there should be.
Red Raiders.
Right. Good.
Our elf in the street, Christine Cheever.
Yes. So tell us your name.
My name's Ashley Caldwell.
Okay. And
Michael Levine.
and you're the King and Queen of North
Quincy High School,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh! And you're riding in style.
Yes,
You guys are
awesome.
looking good. Have a
you.
great Christmas season.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Christine. And again, thank you to the King and Queen.
Right.
Looking very regal there.
They are.
The Red Raiders cheerleaders right behind them, of course.
Okay.
Getting ready to maybe to entertain the crowd. Yes.
Here we go, Raiders! Here we go! 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 Here we go, Raiders! Here we go!
Very enthusiastic.
Indeed.
Right behind them, the Quincy Parks Conservancy. Merry Christmas in many different languages for
Yes.
Christmas around the world.
Yeah. Another fancy float.
They are a nonprofit
Yeah.
organization founded to protect and promote the natural and historical parks, lands, beaches, parkways, and other open spaces in the city of Quincy. And we thank them for doing that.
Yeah.
There's the amphibious vehicle. Travels by land or by sea. Appropriately colored aqua.
As well, it should be, yes.
Maybe we should have them head out to to Black's Creek and
Right.
demonstrate the sea portion.
Right.
And this will be the Sheriff's Department, Norfolk County Sheriff's Department,
Right.
under the direction of Jerry McDermott now. Christine Cheever's got the Toys for Tots folks from the Marine Corps Reserve.
Great.
Hey, I hope you're having a great time at the parade today.
Having a fantastic time. It's great to be back.
Awesome. Tell us about the Toys for Tots program.
So this is the 72nd year of Toys for Tots. We've been doing it since 1947. I'm coordinating the Greater Boston area campaign. Last year we gave out 183,000 toys to 71,000 children that are in need in the Greater Boston region. And this year I'm anticipating the need to be a lot greater this year. So behind me we have a lot of the Marines in the ROTC from Quincy High School here helping us collect toys from those at the parade. And if anyone wants to help, they can find us easily online at toysfortots.org to volunteer their time.
And you said the truck is pretty much full.
The truck is getting
already.
full, and it's very exciting to see that. Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Well, look up their information and do all that you can to help Toys for Tots. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Christine. And thanks to the Marines. 72nd year now for the Toys for Tots program. And I know folks do bring donations out here to the parade every year. And as he mentioned, the youngsters from the North Quincy ROTC program collecting them in those bins.
Right.
There's the sheriff there, of course, taking over after Mike Blotty became the interim Quincy College president for a year or so, and he has since moved on.
I was astonished by the numbers that the Marine gentleman spoke about.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah. I do know that the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds also collects toys for the Toys for Tots program. If folks find themselves in that area, they can make a donation there as well.
Right.
And nice to hear the truck's already full.
Yes.
So I do know that people do bring donations here to the parade every year for the Marine Corps collection, so that's fantastic.
There's the Toys for Tots.
They make a special emphasis, I know, to help children of military members who may be stationed overseas.
Right.
Which is a great relief, I'm sure, to that family. A little bit of a lull here in the 67th annual Quincy Christmas Parade. If you're just joining us, thank you so much.
Yes.
This is Christmas Around the World.
Many, many people out to enjoy the parade.
Yeah, the crowds
lining the streets.
Crowds are great. Weather's cooperating.
Right.
We're going to squeeze it in before the snow flies. It started a little bit earlier this year.
Yeah.
And there are a few less units just because of the distance they had to travel.
But it's not, it's been a wonderful parade.
But you certainly would never know.
The bands have been outstanding.
No question.
Yeah. As have the floats. The floats have been very colorful this year.
Very creative.
I think the theme was perfect.
Yes, Dolly DePisa came through again, so good for her. We thank her. There were 31 entries to the theme contest this year, yes. So the judging was quite tough.
The poster contest, I think there were like about 700.
Is that right?
To go through. And a wide variety of the schools received, one or two winners here.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let's go to Christine Cheever once again.
We have someone from Washington State, right?
Yeah.
So who are you visiting here?
I'm visiting my sister and my brother.
Awesome. How are you liking the parade?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a little chilly, but we're having a great time.
Awesome. So glad you're enjoying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. Thanks to that folks for coming all the way from the other side of the country.
Right.
That's just great. Of course, a lot of folks traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday this time of year.
Yes, indeed.
And we can hear it.
Yes,
soon we'll be able to
I
see
think
it.
there's someone special coming.
Well, not just yet, but pretty soon. This is a little precursor. Smokin' Joe's. Antique fire engine. in the parade quite often.
Yeah.
I've seen it parked over in Wollaston. Entertaining the crowd.
Yeah.
Somebody's having fun behind the wheel there. There's an antique oil truck here from Williams Coal and Oil
Right.
down in Braintree. Coal, Coke, and Oils, and I don't think that they mean Coca-Cola.
No.
Since 1919, they're 100 years old.
Wow.
I don't think that truck is.
No, I hope not. Comes another.
And they did make it, Betty.
Yeah.
That's a 1942 truck. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just barely broken in.
Okay.
One more payment and it'll be all theirs. That looks good enough to eat.
Yes. That's the gingerbread house, is it?
It is. They put this together a few years ago from the Montilio's Baking Company of Quincy. This is an edible gingerbread house.
Ah,
So if anybody gets hungry along the parade route,
right.
take a little bite out of the gingerbread house. George Montilio, of course, based right here in Quincy. This is 8 feet long, 10 feet high, 7 feet wide. It took 3 days to make.
Wow.
And as I mentioned, it is edible. So there you go. If it gets a little smaller by the end of the parade, you'll know why. Over the fields of snow we go. Not just yet. Nice musical interlude here.
Yes.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
That is a Chevy Nova.
Hard to believe it's an antique show.
And a special passenger there. Looks like he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Is that a pug? Brewster Ambulance, thank them for being this city's ambulance service. Sent one of their new units. Of course, the University of Massachusetts Police Department, they show up every year as well. Here's the new Magnolia Jazz Bands. Wow. Bringing a little bit of the Big Easy here to the City of Presidents.
Yeah.
Our own DPW snow fighter will probably be put into action pretty soon.
Right.
The storm on the way. Look at that, they've got the
There's smoke coming out of the chimney.
I wonder how they did that. Here's the Quincy Fire Department's
All right.
color guard,
Yeah.
followed by firefighters, and there's a firefighter to be. Future firefighter.
Look at him. How cute is that, huh?
And Betty,
Yes. Someone we've been waiting for.
coming into view. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Looking good, too.
Santa's got a new ride this year. This is the brand new
Yeah.
Quincy Fire Department's Ladder 2
Wow.
Tiller. This is a Tiller ladder truck.
Oh.
So you've got drivers in the front and the back.
And Santa in the middle.
And Santa in the middle. This will be going into service at the Wollaston Station.
Okay.
Replacing Ladder 2 there. That's about 20 years old.
Uh-huh.
And
Hi, Santa.
it's been a long, long time. But this ladder itself can extend 101 feet.
Wow.
This vehicle was built down in Pennsylvania. One of 3 ladder trucks, always in service in Quincy.
Okay.
And as I mentioned, it takes 2 drivers, one in the front, one in the back. Very
Yes.
maneuverable through the small city streets. That's the benefit of it. Plus, it has over 500 cubic feet of carrying capacity, which is like my house. You can just plop it in the middle of that thing. They can carry rescue tools, forcible entry tools, ice sleds, different ground ladders. That truck will respond, it says, to every alarm in the city of Quincy for the lifetime of its service.
Wonderful.
And again, going into service into Wollaston Station very, very shortly. It just arrived last week.
Wow.
Still has that new fire truck smell.
Yeah, smell.
So let's head out to our elf on the street one more time, Christine Chiva.
Yes.
Well, I have to say this elf had a really good time. I have to tell you that. We had a wonderful day here. The city puts on just such a wonderful, beautiful parade, and what a way to kick off the holiday season. So I wish Joe, Betty, the crew, QATV, and the city a wonderful holiday season. And thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Thank you, Christine. We loved having you, and we'll have you again, too. Happy Christmas, happy holidays to you and your family as well. And to all of you back home, thank you so much for joining us here at Quincy Access Television. We're so pleased to bring you the 67th Annual Quincy Festival Parade. Bring it to you every year.
Yes.
And again, look for replays of the parade.
Of the parade, of the football game.
Throughout the holiday season. Go to our website, find us on social media as well. Stop by our studios and say hello.
Say hello. Yeah. We always love it when people come in. And
Absolutely.
Say
And Betty,
hello.
great to see you again.
Good to be seen.
I wish you and your family very happy holidays.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
And thanks to our crew as well. Couldn't have done it without them, all the
Absolutely,
volunteers.
the volunteers. There's been many volunteers this time. It's been wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So to everyone from all of us at Quincy Access Television, a very Merry Christmas and a very happy, healthy holiday season.
Thank you.